I've never had a problem getting a job.
It's a story told and retold by more and more Coloradans. New numbers reflect a tough reality. Good evening. I'm Adele Arakawa.
And I'm Mark Kubrick. Colorado's unemployment rate is now at a 20-year high. The new numbers show the toll that the recession is taking. In February, the national unemployment rate rose to 8.1%. 49 states and the District of Columbia all saw their unemployment rates get worse. And while Colorado is doing better than many states, the unemployment picture here also got worse, hitting 7.2%. 9 News reporter Chris Vanderveen is in the Information Center this afternoon with more on this new number. And Chris, it's not every day that at least a few thousand people actually find themselves relieved by a number like 7.2%.
Mark, that's true. It's a number this state has not seen since the late 80s, but because of it, the state has now, over the course of the last 3 months, averaged a plus 6% unemployment rate. And that means the feds are now willing and able to extend benefits by 13 weeks for some. It's a good news, bad news thing for sure.
Yes, I've sold a lot of my stuff.
John Beverly's one-bedroom apartment
A lot of stuff.
is not nearly as furnished as it once was. About an hour before we showed up, he sold his fish tank. It's why his fish are now in that jug.
With my bills that are due now, I'm really in a corner.
And that's why he's now thinking about the once unthinkable.
I'm hoping to get at least $500, yeah.
Old number 7 has got to go as well.
2004 autographed Hall of Fame jersey. It was an extravagance at the time, but right now it's food to me.
200,000 Coloradans are now looking for work. A few showed up at this job skills fair in Denver on Friday.
Sudden layoff, yeah.
John Beverly lost his job last month. He's lost quite a lot of his stuff since then.
There are a lot of people who are trying to apply for the same jobs.
Blame a still sputtering economy for the lack of jobs. Just don't blame a person like Cher Haven for delivering only bad news on a day like this.
Just in recent weeks, we did see claims just leveling off a little bit, and that gives us some glimmer of hope.
Of course, the unemployment rate still went up last month, which, oddly enough, triggered another piece of good news on this day.
Our goal is to get word to them as quickly as we can if they are eligible for this additional extended benefit.
Roughly 10,000 Coloradans who have already exhausted their unemployment benefits are now eligible for an extra 13 weeks of coverage.
The most important thing, I think, to note is that we will notify them.
People like Beverly are not eligible for the extension because this happened so recently to him. And again, we're talking about people who have exhausted their benefits. The letters informing the roughly 10,000 will go out not next week, but the week after that. The money will start flowing in late April. Mark, a lot of this information is also on our website.
It's a very difficult time.
It is.
Chris Vanderveen, thank you very much.
You bet.
Wyoming is bucking the trend. It has the lowest unemployment rate in the country, coming in at 3.9%.